Hello, everybody. This actually ironic asked by the Asian community, and it's something I kind of struggle with. I put this down as a true force lonely video. I know I've done this topic. I've done this topic to death. I beat this topic like a dead horse. But I'll actually personally address this to the Asian community about this. How come I don't sound like a typical American? Or foreigners ask me, how come you don't act America? American. I find it funny. I was always asked about this, but I didn't know how to address it. Maybe it's it could be ignorance, it could be upbringing, it could be a lot of factors. It could be my program. That cause I guess being special education classes or just because you're not able to fit in, I don't know how to properly conform. And I made a video about if I was normal, a year ago. So it's a full on secret. How come I'm not corrupted? Despite being born with a disability, I won't discuss that because that's personal and people are jerks and sensitive. No disrespect to anybody that want to know. And very, very sensitive to me. So please respect it. I did want to I didn't know how to properly dress it. And I don't know how to tie into it from last year when I talk about if I was normal. Especially sad to say I live in a low income environment. Being on disability, I'm ashamed to say that, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how the way they ask me, how come you don't act like a typical American? And I don't know. Because I'm always foreign or alien nature. Can I just say I guess I'm alien, to most Americans. I don't act, sound, or walk like one. Plus, also myself dealing with, racism, police brutality, discrimination kind of open to very different factors in my life. Especially like I was an angry teenager, you know what I'm saying? It, misguided teenager, can I just say that. And I guess the reason why, I don't know why I'm not corrupted, maybe because I'm a curious thinker. I'm always thinking outside the box. Everybody here just program robots. It's kind of shocking outside y'all and my lady and all that. Much love to you, baby. Love you, Isis. But on a serious note, how come I'm not corrupted? That's a hard question to even answer myself. I struggle just questioning my life because it's actually affecting me. Because if I was a normal person, why would I be suffering? You know what I mean? That's you know. I try to fit in. I admit this most of my life. I'm 32 or so, but growing up, I struggle to fit in. That's why I made two Force Lonely video series. If anybody's interested, and I'm not a conformist. If you know, I don't watch the latest things unless people tell me. You know what I'm saying, or unless they reveal it to me. I'm always about deep stuff. I love about world culture, world history, and all that. I always find that American history is full of BS, revised or revisionist garbage. So who's telling the truth here? And plus, I literally grew up around foreigners and immigrants and different people of color or people with different backgrounds and nationalities and all that. You know, what makes me respond back a year late what I say about if I was normal, you know, in 2022? I struggled with normalcy my whole entire life. And I won't just make this draw into a long video or anything, but that's the whole culprit. That in True Force Lonely videos, I've done that videos to death, including now. But I want to address this directly to the Asian community. I don't know what it's like just to fit in or conform in anything. I think because my rebellious and free thinking nature kind of I guess for now, prevents me from being a zombie or a sheep. Because I'm always like to think outside the box. Because I'm also a recording artist. I record music, so I always have to think outside myself at times. Internalize a lot of things. I'm being mindful of this question when I ask this question too. I struggle with this even my whole life about this. So I don't know how to detail it vividly anything. You know, and a lot of it because I was literally by myself, like growing up or so. Besides my parents, but they were disabled, And my dad, he graduated high school, but that was a whole different time. My mother never graduated college or anything, so basically my parents, may they all rest in peace, and the people in my family too that took great care of me and all that. They only have high school education, so I didn't learn much. I was basically the only child. And hanging out with neighborhood friends don't really alleviate the factors of, you need to, I fail to realize of how important socialization really is, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that you want to say that socializing me or they're not being judgmental or anything, that's lower tier, lower class kind of people. And I'm not disrespectful or down on nobody. I'm just being obvious. People that are alcoholics, drug addicts, felons, streetwalkers, and all that. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just can I state the obvious. I'm not a saint. You know what I'm saying? I'm flat out, man. I'm an atheist. Uh, and that's not. I'm trying to be keeping moral. So I do have morals. I'm trying to respect those who help me with those who have less. Um, back to normalcy though. Back to being if I were not born premature, not born with disability, learning disability, and all that. And I won't discuss that. No disrespect, too personal. Perhaps I wouldn't make these videos. I wouldn't make these videos if I was normal. If I was a brainwashed sheep. I guess because my rebellious, free thinking nature, I guess that somehow prevent me from being brainwashed. But you know, I like to do research. Just to keep it simple plain. And it is a very compelling topic, you know, if I was normal. And it took a year to actually, I didn't even know it's been a year and all that. Things fly fast. So just like, I would just try and rephrase it by memory and all that. And respectful at the time, though, you guys asked me that. I guess I always fight for those who are in pain, injustice, which happened to me. I deal with a lot of injustice myself, racism, police brutality, and all that. Myself happened to me, racial profiling. And I did not know that others had dealt with a lot of similarities of their own. How important, people of color go through, which I'm going to say that I don't pretend to know your struggles. I don't pretend to know your battles. I don't pretend to know anything what you go through. And no disrespect to any people, women of color, anything. I'm just being real. And that's always my approach is try to be open-minded. I try to be open-minded. Yes. I always try to question things. And I guess the reason I address it to the Asian community because y'all been open with me. I've been never gracious to me. I'm surprised you even accept me despite how different I am. No disrespect. You obviously know I'm not Asian or anything, or no disrespect to anybody. I guess what compels me to make this video because I feel y'all share this to me, what y'all go through with your battles and doubts and all that. Y'all share so much similar. Like, it's kind of weird. I'm saying this in video format, but it's weird that y'all resonate with me, you know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not doing to impose myself and I'm not being a poser, you know what I'm saying? I look into internalize things in so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it short, keep it short and simple. I resonate your pain. Because y'all share with me, you know what I'm saying? Including my lady, she's Blasian. I do have an audience that's Asian and Blasian, so I try to be mindful of everybody. Including Isis, she's Blasian. She told me a lot of things, what she go through. She dealt with discrimination, disrespect, racism, and all that. Share her struggles. She shares so much about imperialism, colonization, and all that. I did not know that was bad. My bad. Took a year for me to realize that. But on the contrary, though, I'm just baffled. I guess if I was normal, why would I waste my time with this, But I guess I'm not normal, so it's my way to cope at times. Just make videos, If nobody cares, nobody hear me, oh well, It ain't just about being hurt or anything. I just recognize what people go through. Anyways, much love. Martell's out.